na sa akɔde de ɔno ba no obetuma be hosu dwumadi no all park ne so ɛho nkɔmɔ ha wura na kasa NS director kasa dia fa nkɔmɔ be na ɔde ba nyina wo ha na yebenya bia hwe na fo nya bia ti ɛwɔ show no so ɛna no mrante miensa ɛna yɛsi nkunye de agudi mu nsɛm ɛba bɛsomo medin ɛna Osman Haruna mena na meti adwam ɛma wura ɛfɛ Vincent Fogo ɛno akyi no wura ɛfɛ Robert Konya wa ha ɛno ana no ho mfa no bat ɛna nyame adom ɔbɛka nsa nti yɛ miensa na ɛwɔ no akyi kwa no wura ɛfɛ Daniel so wa ha bibia betene ka dwumadi no so ene anumre nti bia obia no ma ema special good evening me pa cho Gifas mixture and afa p caps sadaroma ene ya ba na e dia gudi mu sem eba beso ntimre pa no medio mo nkomo e dia cho na afa bibia akwa onsa be ka dre bi no mechechere bia mu kama e dia chero pa wo dia na saudi message na ba fabra ntem na yen kan fama fabra ntem pa se na be ya ye betimi akan ntem e dia ma 0591228584 enom WhatsApp message na odi fast aba man kwankwan SMS esaba ho ka kire honom ye na WhatsApp kwankwan na fabra na yen kan emfa ema once again mami samu akwaba mfamra so no so abja for makwaba
yeah
so apombo kodie
enyame adom na so
oba de adom dan wona na ndo na yare ana
sa
me bisa because as you know yare the voice was so chen wa ndo na onyare
dabi nyame ame kra me ko yare dabe
kasa memam because me nguso na we ni kasa wachiro na yiwumpa
mini obi
yeah me nguso na we kobi na kan yiwumpa
sa bibia e
ya ma ahwefo hu de a we behind closed doors behind the scenes editing room ho de na we ye no we we si kasa me ya mamafo ahwefo hu man play innocent for man ahwefo
innocent we don't me play innocent wa that's me and this is me
once make kasa what charge ba don't so charge ba
yeah come
ere mi aso uri ase bia boko de
yeah nyame adom na so
boko bia boko pa
nani me kura guri ye
na matuma sa firi mu de
o so no ohuri so
na so ka ohuri so de amasa
ohuri so
na no ye na ko ohuri so ye o fa ma na no ye ti fa chire me ko ohuri so ye
so no ko ohuri so ba
ya na what ti fa chire na ko me na ko ohuri so ye to ka ohuri so de a na se pesa mu diabetes asem no
o bibia e fa
bibia e fa amutu me sa firi na eguso akra
eguso no abako
nyame beye
bibia e fa
ya ba so ne ya ba
sanity
ya ba ne ya ba emre ne ko ne mo me pese edi nkomo kutu bi we ya futu nti ko ko ni so wan a me Daniel Vest picture bi e come story no ho and we ya futu e was obi ayere e de ma no ho because utie Daniel Vest the story now very sad say professional player BBC to no akokko da fiase bebre ne bibia say ye olusu ni family ne dad ni kotum dana na iri ja no ni manyina hwete ye the contract ahodo na on big companies wo Puma mo Adidas obi a cancel the contract e de ma no ko da mu because of say abaye bi to ni say repu no but ye ache ko hwe mu no ye hu say anya no kre enti no ene ye ja no a no abontin free nipa na odi rape case to no so na mo free bibia nto no ne contract ahodo no oni other companies wo na che say wasan mo nyina no ya cancel no aye waste na bra bona che say afi na osa baba hyase hwesika wa lose edi wa bi kwa no na sika for say edi be beli ni kwa na ahwan aye den dia ma no hwesika wa lose hwanimonyam ahwere no hwe contract ahodo ahwere no but ewie no oba na odi ye di rape case no odi to no so no ana ono mo de to the nervous no ona mo free bibia nto no Uzara usem.
Also rahosem but they be am ka say sanko fuko we no so no mo ye bibia o so mo wani da ho
gufuko be ya
nkrofoko be na de report
let me say o chirim what do you say be ma de osiso na o bobra what do you say e wo so mo wani da ho e wo ma asem ho bibiri mo say bia nkada no enka ona nkwa nkosi anka bibia sa me nko na mo jin dwumadi o bia
of course nka bibia sam but the fact that one na kwakushia pen
yes
definitely
so the course mum
so can be sir you will not be able to deny you see they be make catch us the more you make money the more your problems double up because me who say obi o prapra abonten o UK abonten so oba bi the rape akoto
you fan to onya hwe
nipa na onam abonten na onye bibia di da manchwa na obi amfa rape case bi ankonkoto na so but omu a omu bobo na omu ye sports na Nyankopɔn nam omo talent no so de bibi kakra ba bedu omo nsam no san nkofo no na mere bia ya no omo ye target nti na no na make a tell say sometimes even news tabloids omo tro news man nkofo ko kan ni bi kra no etimi ne ma ni bi koye plan omo de say asem we tools all because they want to get the number of clicks, number of views, number of shares just on their page to be able to make money. Two guys will be the Bible and say Mbappe ba Poland no ababe repeat.
Yeah.
The channel now reported that story no. Clicks omunya was that story no kwa na omo entire history omunya that clicks in be that. And sometimes omutimi de sa na man to toso. And there also ya na say obemu wani ada. Now why very very careful in dealing with these people. The more you get money, the more asankofo no beba. Sometimes and tokwa ma muntem Osman. Ebi wo hono ma omo ya ade no consensually obi age atum no ma ye. But or request this cabinet say o ka chen say da bi we dey mintimi mfa ma ope. Okwa koye case sorry pe no. Because basa ye ba beje kakra na wo hono na eja okwa ma den sansa akọ. There a whole lot of things, but then you have this issue with the Arahosem, but let's hope he will be able to come back. But I think psychologically, sign obisi affair or nama bonten kra sign and kofu obisi huna.
Say oba de rape case tono so no. Oba on it no. Yeah. This day sentence na dana no ojaware. What the cat that one man ko sign kra say bra sign na me come back bi kra na. O ko da mintimi nya boten twa. Dani 30 seconds ne.
Osman. Yeah, boy, see there. We are just one thing away from being a victim of same situation.
And a criminal ankasa small. Sankadiana, sa a rape case is way. Any on my say one say you come on here, more than monk order. You just say, Oka, just say, Oba, or casting the home, Famika Clan, or yeah, drink or Bacassa, or rape police here. It's a crew, and I just say, and I'm force brefi, just say. Krum enka ebu krum ha ho senka e krum man pa de omukunu court say na mente ase e na me yesi a nka majority of kind of members am nka omugumu de me tunifu a mami ti ka krem ni enko
ese ana make no look so be a superstar obia de no bejim especially man. And that level, no. So one here, obe settle on obia. Oba on chobe no to say angel.
Yeah.
Because that moment no say abin, and you feel almost start to be. Obe no say angel, but inside no, you are not going to see the other side of that person.
Okay.
Until something will trigger. Sandy Panosa, but when you need other side natural.
Yeah.
O say, oh, call them cry and
yeah. Then had near corner. No ban the divorce letter in she say when you assign a man come by because now put them da ben oba.
This man. I must say our the better bed in papa. So why you have a tra Usman?
A bed the better bed.
Yes. Some of these things you are seeing. We will be starting from
better for West no. West no by
I getting it. Into for me, yeah, boys, need to look. We are just money away from that. Yeah. A bit more to beer. And others than a hard drink. But then again, I mean, I will say, she in course, and I say, evidence behind me.
Yeah. When you say,
well, now, brand beer, no more support, no beer, and fan home.
No, our Puma contract with 60 million euros.
I got in Nipa back.
60 million euros. You cancel. From Daniel Alves.
Yeah.
Eba say no, I started free Benjamin Mendy. Eba no evidence.
No evidence.
Daniel Alves.
When I'm free.
No evidence. Neymar they fast at the video. No evidence.
Mbappe. Anthony Mukrani.
What you say? No evidence. And they be do some party.
Yeah.
Eddie.
What's my Eddie?
Rob, what we? Na yanko. Mienko. Eninko.
Mate. Yenshan some na say nimre na de aboa no yemfa ma de sha say a free MP no mu na fesu ya team komo e wo ho nti no ayebekọ ne se ya na kakra ya den sam no nyina de apa na ma yenko Jimmy Butler na so ye na fo yini komo emfa Jimmy home na urim say Jimmy o ye na juma enso de ma Golden State Warriors me pa cho mo franchise na before say Jimmy enso join no me pa cho mo share ne ball say omo be the new guys omo be baba boa na omo be befitting up enso aba na Jimmy bedru ye na wabɔ ne first year wie second year and okomi empanimfo still on tehwe enso emfam firi omo ho nti me pa chaw Jimmy enso akoma offices akwa omo senti so far mo plan enso ne sen munkyire mu ye se plan ye papa ye betoa so se enye papa nso a ye be gya ho na face enso yakɔ eno ene de Jimmy Butler me pa chaw ori Golden State Warriors for no ye free omaso ye ba anwumre ye de ho nsam no tema na Georgia Hunter Bell sama me we Bebacho World Athletic Championship ekosoro bebacho Tokyo and a World Athletic Championships no bebacho na dwumadie no enso guso akakra na ekoso na 800 meters e o maba wona fam no bebacho Georgia Hunter Bell enso nya silver na mamena kasa a o chemu say before say dwumadie ne baso kra no na ayedin the team Great Britain because no more consider say ombe combine any other events nemo eventually ekoko see so omon focus on the 800 meters and a boy and they omon so atimi anya gold and afiso silver.
I did have to make a decision in the run up to Tokyo. Was I going to do the 800? Was I going to do the 1500? Should I double? That was a big question. And in the end, we decided to put all our eggs in the 800 meter basket, just knowing how hard the event is, how tough the competition is. Like, it was going to take an all-in effort to be able to do very well. And I thought I could medal, but then going through the rounds, especially after the semi-final, that's when I really started to believe that I could win. And there was a moment on the home straight where I thought I was going to win, but obviously then Odera from Kenya came through and took us on the line. But yeah, I was obviously just so happy. Yes, I knew that people were talking about it, and we were just very excited about that concept. I mean, it's obviously great for Great Britain to get two athletes on the podium, but also for our team, we are in the same training group. So for M11, our training group, it was just what an exciting thought that we could have two of the best in the world.
Georgia Hunter Bell, me bacho silver medalist, and so 800 meters no then some of the two channel no na mayenko Carabao Cup nim games ahodo baso enra eno chene tutu na so beto aso na before say ye be call ena die nim no ma yenhwe no results ahodo a me bacho to dwa games nim Barnsley omo etena fi omo ansebi ema Brighton and Hove Albion kwhye na kaninsia omo nso antimi ante eno chene Burnley enso tena fi lusui e de ma Cardiff City sa game no na e disaster e hyenkofo sika brutal eno ye game e ba so eno che Fulham enso ane Cambridge United game no Fulham for no win 1-0 sa game no so hwie no magoi enam so over 1.5 for no mo toss wo krom eno che Lincoln City ni Chelsea dia no e ka ketua bi nanka ebua ka Chelsea for no sim nanso still omutimi tane niama Tyreek George ebo belter ema Facundo Buonanotte enso de ba ko so Chelsea for no win 2-1 eno chi Wigan Athletic for tenafie omune Wycombe omunso elusui edema Wycombe for no eno chi no Wolverhampton Wanderers ane Everton sa game no na obiesu se David Moyes obetimi adane no ma ye niama kama na Jack Grealish mo win game no e ba cho niama nkoye anfama Everton omuko lusu omolino enso e was that game no Wrexham and red in the game no Wrexham for no win 2-0 Liverpool eshe 2 Southampton for no Timo Bako Alexander Isak and afesu Hugo Ekitike 2 players yi and amepacho omunya goals enso edema Bobo Kono fameko La Liga mu nema me nominees for player of the month of September no say na hunsam sitie we eye Eta Young one for Madrid for no niagro nura Osheko enso the tia omo enochi Kylian Mbappe Lotin for the second time running yasaso nominatino say player of the month yentu no swaba na fe yenhwe de debema no Pablo Fornals enso di ewo mu bi Viva El Betis manke Pierre da osina kai adema Betis team no enochi no Ruben Vargas enso bo Sevilla emperifo na ka home and after Pedri, the midfield dynamo, mfimfini ho de onfa no ma niagro Barca and a Pedri sina kan enti we La Liga we patrol player of the month of September no nominees no ho nsam and ayetia ma no Gavira anopa no me the Gavi story na ma ama me catch us doctors a mo surgery ne say omo twa kotodwe ne so ebie ye hu damage ana ato kotodwe ne omo kro mo wura hoi ni nyina ane say cartilage mienu ni nyina no me pacho na eho aka eno achi ligament na eno so asai enti Pedri anase Gavi de we ayawrehosema me ba to free Gavi na so ye tepa na ye se player na devastated because ye catch na so 4 to 5 months obasan so atena fie ontimi nsina kan fama basa bo ko ne bio akoda ne se oh na esi de na me de bia me kwotena nchen na masan so aba kotodwe kuro ya me kwa na maba ne se basa fo bo afu Spain fo no pa because munim sa akura injuries ehyehyɛ ne ho oba national team a na mutina gina 90 minutes Gavi ochina 90 minutes Gavi adeche 90 minutes Gavi muntimi manage akura no kra na basa fo na dwane nyina no je bisa Hans Dieter Flick ama Hans Flick kire mu se omo player na chi na awoso ye professional na routine omo de ama no se onni so to recovery no so timi disu ya ogitimi ye pass Gavi ebesan so aba back na also omo nhwe after recovery we nko a omo hwe future because akoda ne da susa enti ombe hwe so ombe maintain no na fe so omaboa no na going forward no sa injuries no ensan so entoto na biem Hans Dieter Flick ekasai.
First, when you get this information, you say, okay, it's maybe bad news, but at the end, for him personally, I think it's a good thing because all the things are what happened is good, and then now we have to take care about him. We have to go step by step, and because he is 21 years old and he has a huge career. In the next 10-15 years, so this is we have to think about not the next. No. Also, get him fit by 100%, and then also keep them fit. He has to work hard. He has to, he has to be a professional player. This is what we want to teach him. We also have to improve. So it's our job to teach him like this. Think about more professional, because he's a player with a big heart. He's a player with a lot of emotion. He is a player who lives. I will not say die for this club, but it's like this. And I'm really happy to have him in my team. Of course, we are waiting then till he is back. It's not easy.
Hans Dieter Flick, na some of the two Arifa Gafira, the injury, about wasa kwa kopeke na enwa chikra no yakwa any surgery and after so number of days and as a month uru no de betena fie no Hans Flick ati hu nkomo na Europa League ne beba so games ahuro pi wo ho anwumere na before na ye born say Wednesdays and after Tuesdays no na nka ya bo UEFA Champions League after yawada na Europa forum and so aba beto so na mom say yasesa no Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you didn't about Champions League. Now for the following week, about your Europa for Monso Mosi from Namabomu games, Now saying na games in it here, we pacho Pauk Thessaloniki, we pacho Bebo Editia Maccabi Tel Aviv, and watch Midtjylland, Ebos Tomgrad, we pacho GNK Dynamo, Omusu Bebo Fenerbahce, and watching a Real Betis, about Nottingham Forest, a big game and a personal, and watching a Braha, and Subebo Final, Krevna Zvezda, and near Resta Belgrade, no, Omobebo Celtic, now face you Freiberger, Onusubebo Basel, na Nice, and Swabo Roma, Mamu, Ebo Ludogoret, where a games are no Wednesday, no, we were to a paso, and so a Europa League in him, into Okwa, now so who be Piaudo Nema, and so a Quakofa, 1 year, Gudia, and then Wasama. Now, my young games are would na face young share near a can say EFL Cup, but he can't no results now. My young games are would a personal Huddersfield Town 7:45 Obo Manchester City and watching Newcastle United the same time Obo Bradford City. I face Tottenham Hotspur about Doncaster Rovers. Na face Port Vale almost what body at Arsenal. We aye games awodoa me pacho na personal no na Arsenal ne Port Vale game no say ana preparations enso esitie na ya sportive Bukayo Saka enso team training enti aye good news ade ma Arsenal for no Bukayo Saka asanso aba omohwe anim say game we no ebia obetimi anya minute na nkakra omo dey prepare no for the cameo into the Premier League and also the Champions League. Bukayo Saka mo and afei so other guys no na training no Mikel Arteta kasa unim so no ne Madueke apiki injury na Mikel Arteta say eyakwa say the same injury na players na omukọ nche dodo na no ya na ete omukọ na otwe won ntiase omuguso and so figure out reason dia some problems no Arsenal for no FAC.
He was gutted, obviously. Very disappointing to see him because he was in such a good state. He looked a real threat. He was getting some consistency, some flow now into the team, and it looked like a real threat. So it's a big miss for us. It looks like he's going to be out for a few weeks. We don't really know yet. Probably we're going to have to scan him next week again. He felt something at the beginning of the match. He tried to carry on, and at halftime was too sore. So let's see. We looked at obviously everything. The one with Noni, it is bad luck. It's a very unfortunate incident.
Mikel Arteta, Arsenal manager, then some out to Janana Gavi ni Priano and a Lamine Jamal, Echo IG, and so Echo Posti, or say Ochiri pass Gavi a warrior. Now only the only doubt to be say Akodane Besaba back. Na so wasaba be the best possible ana omunim ne data no o se bibia ni wa ebetimi stop Gavi enso e wona djuma me pacho opeye de ama pasa no ho o so openasam doni ye papa enti we nyina ye statement ahodo a pacho Barca teammate no omuzo de tag Gavi chi said e be psychologically uru na besan so aba back na watimi aba beti ne djuma enso ade ama Blaugrana azu grana for no ene ye Barca munkomo eno no na Gianni Infantino ono na FIFA president na owura no achase no ne mpanimfo no consider say anka 2030 World Cup na be pass no onim say ebeye exactly 100 years since say share World Cup say because 1930 and adwumadie no ba so until 2030 no abeba be 100 good years na omo consider say ko omo be biem de akọ 64 teams and so was our competition until World Cup 2030 we Somalia, we Rohua, Obakako Bobby, we Djibouti, na umiem kakra bia, yebehu ojuma die na se Liechtenstein, San Marino mo, and the other countries are bepacho makano, omu nyina so benya the possibility so omu be wura World Cup nim na omu so akokosi akan bi eno ene nsama Gianni Infantino one ne nkofo omu kanfa World Cup no ho mame Osman Dembele after so akwaje Ballon d'Or oni teammate ni nie aha enti PSG for no ne gu akire no unu agye de abade ane ye nyina ye nkwa na yemfa ensam fefa ho bi because yemu bi wo wa boni ye mitwi ye mutenten na abeye pe Ballon d'Or ye nyi bi da enti se bi abade a yemfa ensam fefa ho bi na ye hu se de sitie enti Osman Dembele at the Ballon d'Or no akwa kan teammate ne ho a we to omonso celebrate na Hans Dieter Flick say Lamine Yamal Ballon d'Or na 1 year no o se akoda no nya worried o da so motivated na onim say going forward no obetimi ache Ballon d'Or na hodo bebre nti ono the only problem kra na mo se Dembele so no deserve nti e de amana ono Hans Dieter Flick de asembia ni ho.
So I spoke with him yesterday and I think he see it right. So it's for him also motivation for the next years. And you also, Dembele, he deserved it also. It's like it's a vote and a lot of things can happen and I think he accepts this in a good way. And I think also he's motivated to show it also this season. Maybe next season he also will be an option for the Ballon d'Or. But also when you see, and I really appreciate that a lot of players from our team are in this situation, and it's great for, I think for a team, shows a lot that how your last season was, and this is also our goal for this season. So, and about when he came back,
Hans Flick on Lamine Yamal said 1 year Ballon d'Or no or so we are susa inti dachi bia no ono so betimi achichipi de sine nan so na mami Chelsea for no omo official team photo amepato abaso no nie na ohwemu din a Raheem Sterling omo yini din e de afrim ne mfoni enimbi nti Raheem Sterling eno no we eya roho sampa emre bia twam akwa we ene ntente no ofa ball na amanfo titigu nemom this time Raheem Sterling Chelsea twa photo krana na mepacho ya hindi team anso atia film William Saliba Madrid for ne say 2027 omo heso omo nsa beka no nemom omo ye worried sa wan hwa na deal no anso antimi ambam nti omo de ahye Kylian Mbappe nsa say masa fane bra because we obegina chire ho adwuma obeye no ano atinti yesi Mbappe ofrefre no de bia se Saliba oba Madrid a wani beche unim so ye France ni menso me free France nti ata na mama ye ni dwuma nti no eye William Saliba oni Kylian Mbappe nsam no mama Santiago Bernabeu na afei ana mpanimfo tworo ho aha nti omo be tworo ho bia Santiago Bernabeu anase bibisa nti letters no ana gradually omo ate popo ho nti as of best 1 p.m. no na adwuma na kwa animu pa nti nkakra next game ewo Bernabeu no se uhu se ntwere ba begu ho a enhyira emane nya onwanwa bebre El Clasico beba so na Clasico no repacho obi anim date ne dada se on the 26th of October Sunday ana Clasico no beba so nemom time ana na confirmation enya maye yesi 2:15 awia kete ani e wa ye be shaw ne ye shaw wa be lusu na wulusu ntia na ye kema repacho beba so next month on the 26th and I'm the one some man Marcus Rashford yes passer for any agent hopa because we have performance or done a dinner so ma feeling nemom omo nhyase empepre omo ho omo betwen until summer and sana omo ne player no Man United and so could team come out unim say 30 million and as a Barca pair omo betua de Man United na fi so ma for Marcus Rashford Alejandro Balde nyame eya doma Barca gamer eda omo ni mo chena no anya tie so owura no betime asi akan nemom omo he say the following games no tie Balde enso be bamobi Pep Guardiola si James Trafford amanfo dinatem ana wakofa goalkeeper ba unim say di Gigi Donnarumma beba na still ukofa Trafford den betena bench o say there be obi anim say so your second goalkeeper and ono Pep games no time bia ya unya bi da nti ono de osusu say Trafford ebenya games bia da no obi bisa ne say goalkeeper yi obetimi apagya na wabaye number 1 Pep so ono onye komfo nti sa asem we ohun nka da chena nkasa be kire yentie nsem awura no e kanefa James Trafford eho
unbelievable. Chairman Theodore training is training better than ever, so he's a fantastic keeper, and with me all the keepers, the second keepers always play a lot of games, so and there will not be exception. We are so safe and so confident and so young. He will learn with Gigio, and the future we'll see what happens.
Do you think he will be a future number 1 here eventually? Because
I'm not a genius to anticipate what will happen in the future. I'm sorry to tell you. I would like to tell you, but
we and in some Pep Guardiola sala or the Tujafa James Trafford home. Now Pep say afia na oje Premier League no to aso no na amanfo mo so ye boring. Ni nyina ye send the ball no we pia no de ma we na we pia no de ma we no say afi counter attack there. Oh masa eno na mo ba be hwe Premier League nim na uhia na wo de brawanim sa na tra center circle no na de fa ball no pia no na nensa sompe na ne omo hwehwe Jeremy Doku na omo de ato no ho de aka bia ye nti Pep say this season about your counter attacks and so abaya adwuma power ni team no say the bear ono so looking boring na Real Madrid for no omo sign set piece specialist and afi so analyst bi na hwe wonsa benkum so ono na tag bia na ne kom no na sa owura yi about your friend Jesus Rueda waye adwuma de ma Lehanes Spain unim say druba bi na Lehanes for yi omunya free kick corner bibia na omu tuhye nti ase afia no na aboa Madrid for na ama set pieces ahodo na omu so etimi convert bie no nti Jesus Rueda se ono ana ababe for the set piece job at the Madrid poboko no ma me Barca for no training na afia hwe se de enoma siko ne dai medical catch us about it here onya available for gamer nyame aya do eda Barca for no nim no nti players no ana we call fa na we ewura ha Rafinha mo obi ewuram nti we Barca e ba cho train e pass no Pep se Calvin Phillips wakasa de afa no ho se duru ba bi no na onye lucky because no more Rodri no I say team no papa nti o gina mfimfi ho a no ye daddy Edema 10 players na kano Runtina Calvin Phillips games no one shada anya bia more no sorry and so Edema player.
Because I didn't give enough minutes. I don't know. In that moment, Rodri was fit. In that moment, Rodri was, what can I say? You know, it's like looks like our father in that time, being protect the other 10 sons. We felt, and maybe the lack of minutes, and maybe the way we played, it was completely maybe different. Like play in Leeds before Marcelo and the other one. Always I feel attached and understandable completely with the players what they feel, because always I believe in that level. In that level, all the players are really, really good. It's just the environments, how they connect with the way we play, especially with other mates, and the players play good when they have minutes, they have games, and I didn't give them. And when that's happened, I feel.
When in summer Pep Guardiola at the two Ghana Hans Flick, no team command the far yellow Fiedo game no, and no I don't want some Pina de Man and a Pedri. I'm on for say a bit unfair. Oh, baby, or finish or Ballon d'Or so na Hans Flick say no crack because of late. A forward players no I know be a consider more. No more soon you'll be to say Paul Scholes now over Boa Baswa. Na chesa also a midfielder or more and so con can ye papa Pantona dear or Chidi pass and ya Ballon d'Or and a Manchester Pedri one of the best in the game.
This is, you always can discuss it. It's like a vote, you know, and you know, when you're offense player, you always maybe a little bit more in the focus, and but when player like Paul Scholes said this, it means a lot. It means a lot because he was also a fantastic player and also fantastic midfielder, and he knows about what he's speaking, and this means for me a lot because Pedri is. He's on an unbelievable level. Not only Pedri, we also have in the midfield with Frankie. They are together, but now I can maybe can.
Barca for no, our manager and some of the two that far Pedri and I feel so Ballon d'Or Hons and some no and a dance the amount of Mrano call and T Diacano Yedibisi now feel so Yedia Sina Joadino at once the amount. Josman, Sapa Pepper and Hons and
Medase, Danny. Yes, as the income.
Okay. I will just cover one or two things. Osman, in the history of the basketball, the most successful teams and as franchises within that scope, obey the Boston Celtics will win 18 championships, followed by the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are winning 17. Now, before last 2 years, the Lakers and Celtics tied 17-17.
Okay.
But that winner, Joe Mazzola, leading the Boston Celtics last 2 seasons. He make sure say,
18.
18. Now, the third most successful franchise is the Duke Nation, which is the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
Osman, for the past 10 years, so the most successful team since 2015 now, the franchise Golden State Warriors.
Mama just 7.
Yes. For the past 10 years.
Okay.
And within that 10 years, the Golden State Warriors are winning champions 4 times. Now, no team, and within the past 10 years, will achieve that record.
Okay.
In the next picture on your screen, into from 2015 to 2017, and within that 10 years, the only franchise just and defending within the scope.
Okay.
It tells you say, in as my say, Lakers the Boston Celtics may dominate but for the past 10 years, team are dominating with most trophies the Golden State Warriors. Now, Osman, Adia Golden State say one. Within that 10 years, they got a very good coach, Onimajima.
Okay.
Now don't forget, so check his Steve Kerr. Or a winner as a player for the San Antonio Spurs as a player, and then again, the Bulls.
Okay.
Also, I'm coaching, within that 5 and as a 10 years now spending, and we're winning 4 championships that I'm as a coach. In that time, I'm dominating no more coach, or a winner as a player, or a coaching, so I said that level. Apart from having a very good coach, the next thing I put a Golden State near say, they were having a super team. Now, it's a super team, a team full of galaxy of stars. Now, check it, only these guys, Osman. Steph Curry,
okay.
Draymond Green, the almighty Kevin Durant, and then Klay Thompson. Only these guys, on a very normal day, almost started the hour. Only big boys, won't taking anything away from them. Okay. Complemented defensively and then an offensive tech.
Okay.
But the last one the Golden State winning was 2022 championship. Now then time, let team not pick it to the extent say, team be very attractive, and every player wanted to come and feel the taste of the franchise Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
Even the young man Jordan Poole passed it through also winning championship. The Splash Brothers were there, and then again the Draymond Green was also around. But last season, and a certain guy called Jimmy Butler. Now Jimmy Butler, a big fish in the game.
Okay.
Bossman, we're moving from Chicago Bulls to Minnesota Timberwolves to Philadelphia 76ers to Miami Heat. 4 franchises, Bossman. Upon playing for all these franchises, Jimmy Butler is yet to win a single championship. And the funny thing is, he is having 14 years experience in the league. And within the 14 years, while Brandon who say what playoffs he is the playoff king.
Okay.
Jimmy Butler must start the regular season on Hubo. But through playoffs now, that is why you see Jimmy Butler coming to the party. And as we speak, in the history of the basketball, so we Dwayne Wade, that's so we LeBron James the next guy only the numbers. In terms of say, player they are making most points in a single playoff game. Jimmy Butler, okay, that record that was the year 2023.
Okay.
In a single game, the playoffs, Jimmy Butler dropped 56 points in a single game. In the terms of say, a guy about what, or experience, or winning factor, or impact, or carry weight, or about franchise, or add a lot to your franchise. Now, last season, and I brought to this idea, say, was spending close to 5.5 years at the Miami Heat, but nothing is coming. Into so moving on, testing different environment. Don't we say championship now? Here, we can get something from other teams.
Okay.
Now the battle was between 2 franchises: the Milwaukee Bucks, led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then Damian Lillard, the Dame Time, and also the Golden State Warriors, led by Steph Curry and the recent times Draymond Green. In now say Abrante decided franchise about ever boy dreams to come to reality. Osman, no crap any say. So check me initial comment na me say for the past 10 years, team watch class were dominant no the Golden State Warriors. Inti, Jimmy Butler decided say obey joining the Golden State Warriors to see whether he can win the dream championship now or no.
Okay.
Osman. Oko last season no crap any say. The impact no the franchise Golden State FLA. Before the arrival, no Golden State had 9 games without winning. And they were having the longest losing streak in last season. Regular season, no.
Okay.
But Jimmy Butler by no. Over 10 years, team are normally losing 9 games after also into a playoff team.
Wow.
Again, apart from that, before Jimmy Butler arrival, no Golden State were having one of the poor defensive statistics. About a number saying defending, they were ranked 10th in their conference. But ever since Jimmy Butler by last season, no, were raising Golden State defensive numbers no to first.
Okay.
In the terms of Brandon, the upper offer an impact no obia hunye. It take only the Minnesota Timberwolves to eliminate them in the semi-finals. And after eliminating them, no more to call the conference finals and the OKC Omufrim. In the terms of the team, only Golden State no team ayeketwa. Inti the presence of Butler obia failure. Both must we speak. The guy is in the 2nd year running. And 2nd year now running no. Or signing only 2 years contract. Hoping say within that 2 years we might achieve the dream with the most successful team in the past 10 years.
Okay.
Bosman, after the first season semi-finals, you have a starting new season no. But so checking Nkoma course within the franchise now, there is no sign of the white smoke. The main man who experience no is Steph Curry. But aging team one top level performance, especially when it matters most, because apparently he is getting to 40s.
Okay.
And then again, one of the guy back who again experience from 2021 Urban, this man Jonathan Kumenga. Now Kumenga picking the game to the sense, so anything away from him. The last time I story said, apparently the contract ran it down. In painful making any offer said they want the guy to stay.
Okay.
But team opposite winning championship today. You need guys who winning be pen. You need guys who experience with not trigger the winning spirit, no. Now you've appointed and I say you've signed a winning and a guy or you're winning or you're craving for success. But you are not taking any sign of a boy Brian to also see say franchise na buy no. We can get good guys and with not boy for us to win the championship.
Okay.
Interpret ni bisa. And our come office no bisa say future need to sign because I am around 36. Nasman win here. I will go into a level of. The last man James had the moment game new year would win the championship. They will go into the books of the likes of Russell was Brooks Mama game new year to win the championship. He will go and add to the likes of Chris Paul, the point guard, CP3 more. Game new year would win the championship. No? Okay. He wants to avoid that record. But as to speak, nothing is coming good for the franchise Golden State Warriors. And I believe said this guy. We're craving for success. Now, check it the probable, roster next season now. Osman, one team for roster went to talk the Milwaukee Bucks, Derby. One team for one to talk maybe the franchise. Maybe for say the Timberwolves. The OKs because Steph Curry, you know, so Jimmy Butler is very good. Draymond Green is super no Mbano. Kumenga future Ebasa. And other guys, Al Horford, me good guys, but on the very normal day, one team for one compare Denver Nuggets more good guys. The likes of, look at Doncic more Buffalo Lakers, no. Into for me, they must be able to find a way to get guys on board to help the guy Jimmy Butler to win the championship because Wakina he's playing the fourth franchise without a single and I say championship. Okay. We hear Abraham to achieve the dreams. Osman, the competition between Hugo Ekitike and Isaac, no. So we're neutral. Interesting times ahead.
Okay.
But so we Liverpool, through and through, there is a caveat, Osman, and Liverpool fans enjoy Salah Mane Firmino, but break it apart, no. Bobby Becker say he was mediating between Salah and a branch of friends say Sadio Mane because not friction them. Yeah. But this time around, Liverpool are not lucky to get that Bobby Firmino type, no. Ekitike is craving for power. Yeah. Isaac will also want to create a power. And then again, Mohamed Salah. In zone neutral, you want to love to see this guy competing. But for Liverpool through and through there, they are not having any guy that can massage the friction apart from the coach. Okay. Osman, coaches say a department back who are 2 or 3 players compete for a single slot. No? There's a time Yamfa only performance and select nipa best starting games. But you see discipline at the yes Adian. In Toka Barcelona, Hans Flick said, Rashford a leader. Otmika said, on man started.
Yes, I get against a tough.
I got it
2 minutes.
Oh, 2 goals against Newcastle. Up by and I said, you came late, you are not disciplined or benching.
Late just 2 minutes, basically.
I get it. Or the be a branch of friends that are finished. Inti coaches are on person at least Obiara Fraser or a need for the team no Osman through and through discipline here. Nah, and a red card na Branton Giano Osman for me. We need a Champions League derby. You didn't score a crazy goal against Real Madrid. No, you didn't score a crazy goal against Paris Saint-Germain derby. You just scored a tap in against Southampton. And Warren JC. And early days there, and I don't want to sound biased, and I don't want to conclude, but with this mentality, he is yet to understand the club he's playing for.
Yeah.
Osman, this is Liverpool. They've enjoyed strikers are more proper dazzlers, good on the ball.
Yeah.
Suarez want me shot or we need goal without a single penalty. Numbers men as well, and I branch a friend to all some fan Liverpool fans, no. And then the recent times, Mohamed Salah. Inti Sengai Kitike. Understanding the standard and the magnitude of the team, Obama Muna, he's not going to do that. But for me, a good test, and you want to prove, say yes. Apparently, FSA is owns the league, but I also want to write a good history. Yeah. But for me, discipline is one thing you can use to convince coach apart from your form. And I think he must be able to adjust to everything. After the game, coach may say, Sabi, stop it. And I think I agree with him.
Yeah.
Mama mean for instance.
All right. Yeah. Rob, you didn't come out cry. You didn't come out cry now.
Copy me that. Kwakuma me the fixtures of the EFL Cup. Now you know who come kakra. As I heard games now at Barcelona. Now we on paper. We heard teams now at the honor levels. Now I dream by say all the Premier League teams on the Kwakofa games on the four.
But
oh yes.
Premier League teams no.
I know Premier League teams.
I 6.
Was she 6?
Yeah.
I know more mark and the account.
Yeah.
But the ambassador me channel say. Don't just look at the teams in the Dinya Kasiakasi and then your address will be a quack with Piaf as well. Could be brave.
Into Simibo. Say, if I see before Man City, if I Newcastle, Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, and Disca. And Nuru, but one reasons why very tricky. Yeah.
Now, not all of the games. Arsenal playing against Port Vale. So we be Arsenal for na picky during level no more na. Se Mikel Arteta nkwa nkwaye no ho se okodanda no nema akwa bench nipa bebre bia game we nye game bia betime hunu Arsenal for na bebre.
Onim kwaku nse se. O se se e. O fa code no. And want to some man for on mefa.
Yes.
Nti kwaku nse de beba bia because enkoso what you say.
Arsenal for enya dey be huhu bia against Port Vale they should be able to win. Okay. At least by 2 goals margin there. Yeah. Arsenal for no betu akwa.
Want to be 2-2.
Na omakoma.
Nchede ano de.
Na so Tottenham Hotspur for na. Almost under the new manager Thomas Frank they are rolling. Omo performance na kakra ko anim. The last game omo konya draw there. But o angle omo free be pick draw na. Na Chelsea omo so team omo mentality ne was so against Doncaster e ofie there. Tottenham should be able to do the job. We are not going Manchester City against Huddersfield Town. Okay. It's also another game that Pep Guardiola, who is a Premier League in a fee, or better than the man. Into caps now one change and a few we won't find the agro. So we are Huddersfield Town fan. You should be afraid. So City coming into this game, he will come to unleash everyone on you. Or be the monsters and then Tigers in go so to be able to get a victory. But the issue has to do with the Newcastle United against Bradford City game. When he said the last 14 games in all competitions and Newcastle won, about winning just one.
Last 14
in
all
games
competitions.
In all competitions, including friendlies. Oma winning just one.
Samom.
That was the 1-0 victory against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Until the departure of Isaac and how unstabilized that team in the year and during preseason, a hard boys in the coach Eddie Howe.
I think say almost signing a brand FM with sir.
Yes, team. No, I'm going for Nick Voltemada so then the back.
We saw a proud.
Yes, a prayer. No, I'm going for Nick Voltemada so back. But no question say that banter on and off affected the mentality of most of the players and even the coach in a Juma all year as a head coach in Ukraine are affected. Until I had done the Newcastle for and say putting the pieces together and also going to get consistent victories. Okay. Until the last 14, so why we one now Koboitia and Madin Bradford City who say team look, they'll be able to hold on to Newcastle today. So Newcastle for no team Shakra. Coins and idea too much in one hand just 1 goal margin Bradford City for. So be very, very careful. So me match Bradford 2 or 3. Now, maybe I come in near my home, but the rest of the teams, Manchester City should be able to win Arsenal, and then of course Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Kakrabia or Europa League. So here games Rebe Basonena. My biggest pick, Pano Baye Real Betis against Nottingham Forest, because these are 2 teams fighting for power in European football. But they say no destiny. The Omakwa to us here. Into Omo fighting, Omo Pijo by the very top. Yeah. So here Real Betis for now. Last season, we a team back where they really impressed. So we had the likes of Isco, Omunya Anthony Kahon, Omo Ezazulemo, Pablo Fornaus. These are players Omunya Boa Real Betis for no last season. Now Betis for no Onkophobia. Look, no matter how many goals you score them, say Omu Fie Nkwadia, they will continue to give you pressure. I'm talking about the fans. because almost slogan they say Viva el Betis Manquepierda. We love you Betis even if we lose. Into omo dey what dey show but they are third team they will always give that to you.
Yeah.
And you may not tell Forest for omo adwuma ever since papa my friends the former Tottenham Hotspur coach Muja ne kwa na oba be fa adwuma no oye dem omo no ever since oba fa adwuma yi Osman onya win a single game for Man Nottingham Forest
Anjana
Ange Postecoglou and omo after his appointment I said say man cannot tell for no be here obi a oye pragmatic oye obsessed with winning not obsessed with a style.
Okay,
because Kofa coach oye obsessed with a style there could be a person style no na mobo.
Yeah,
they should have got someone who is obsessed with winning like Jose Mourinho and the other top coaches because baby omo do a resource in here omo not a star. Yeah. But oba no few games near man ko ye mfa ma omo and then omo tu kan ko Spain no money Betis for na kwa akobo. But the lineups no me no the possibles na for the kwaku obetimi a projector my near di hu nkomo. The only player na Betis one be missing services will be Isco because we pre akwa Kotananche. No, the other one they both home and away good fantastic into her top no. Look at the kind of guys and then you may read Betis for no Eban Lishomo going into this particular game. You talk about the likes of Anthony, Giovanni Lo Celso, Sofiane Amrabat. Now, one thing about the midfield near say, players in one way or the other they know the Premier League.
Yeah.
Until money, not time for us, Baby Boy, and said that Nyadi who be and farm. Until Ange Postecoglou once again will go try to open up. Obeba be General Center line, no way they're chilling out to her. Na to achire na say Anthony near Azuli Mufa, you know the pace we are talking about. And Sekodi Giovanni Lo Celso and so on. One single pass tini be team ni nyinam na the goals na ba. Nti anwumere obey here say papa friend say Ange Postecoglou will change things to be able to get the results. Ko ba bia duru the results ni hia no more at the China star no. Okoye no star la. Ye be wi ase na counter attack mi no atonet. No matter back no lose game na sanso abafi. If he's able to complement and I say to temper with the style just for resource, maybe would move it me up in Pimbiatum, Callum Hassan or move it me up for be free wide normal catty in their tonet. But the game I mean who say Betis for no stand a chance or move it me I will need the game at least by 2-1 or by 3-1.
Okay, may I say, but when some template ni be near for cap no.
Okay.
Me interest for her
interest
for
okay.
And see all the to we are now free. Before so maybe we look at not what to say. Arsenal 2 goals.
Oh yeah, Arsenal bet me ashe. Oche Podvay 1.
O dey man chene bi.
Sir.
Arsenal ebese 2.
Okay, Arsenal over 1.5.
Over 1.5.
Okay.
Newcastle over 1.5. Tottenham Hotspur over 1.5. Man City over 1.5. Onye say how do we are on code no to on credit to mama na me pese me nkwa be yi na on do we on to
asemo
kwaku yen sha na fe ni komo akra nyankopon ayi aduma next month October Ghana be both 2 games ni anom FIFA World Cup qualifying matches yen first game no ye bo edetia o my fence Central African Republic and on match day 9 I no because so me to o my fence Morocco ho na game ni because so essence o mo no muni park bia o bo no man kasa krom ho na fe match day 10 so no yakako ball to my fence Comoros and in Ghana yen be who sa game no ama no makon kan na medi hon komo ma e wo so ene enumre na eno na ba bonte di hon komo e de ma ho se coach friend say Frimpong Manso Mayanga me to bibia ne fo na jane kwan se won kom na ye busa ne say na coach no ma koye di ma ho coach oji top form coach oji Ghana Premier League ohun say we na enam kwa so ba na ana ohun science bi a chess enche e be cycles on di wa hu bibia otum so we die e ba mfumu pa wa hu hwe onye nche nsema coach edito dwa.
No, I don't think. Me can say me expected be this na now slide because now me science be for me be na be o ma one chan na obi o chine be baby hu sa but between me part because na me nim say be sa between although say na there were frictions be here and there but me my expected be say na be sa but anymore ya dabi no I don't think.
Enti we onsema hodwa coach friends Frimpong Manso Mayanga also ahu signs bia na cheso ma besa akene kra no timi sampa era so na busa na say ye ma letter say we na letter we na gina so dia sake o enti ka mo no den mo state o letter nim no so okay mo ho say bi o ma twere say business directional reasons entia omo ejina so nti ono kwa na de on the ofu say we mo a omo ejina so de sake no.
Well, I don't know. Me no say letter. You know, omo de ma me no say. You omo site you omo say business directional reasons. Which for me no, I don't understand. Enti me no just say until say be na obi be kase e bia or explaining this idea no and in simplest idea it will still confuse me. Except say issues are not the last 2 weeks. That business directional reasons no there I cannot.
Enti we enen koma hodua o chese mo site ye e wo letter nim say a business directional reasons eno gina so ma otimi sampa o mugina kwama ne koye ana ye busa coach say na when kwadi I don't think somebody imagine we see asake na then of you say oh also before some akọ game and after some bought off for no krawie no na BBC ye na mkakọ omo prepare abo game e check club friend JS Kabil BBC ye na friendly game bi wo ha na mpenim 4% ka mkakọ bo game na also that be sometime ye ni abre prepare team na akakọ bo game kese da anim na ye pese ye prepare for Ghana Premier League this time we say no enya de be bo akra and this game no enya de e ba so enti ono gide se sanse me see ye bidin sa time na enu gina so Emma Mujane Kwan, some of our cannibal on Yabote, they take coach fence Mayanga.
And also not the you know what? No, sir, you call preseason, Accra. They spent almost 2 months, roughly 2 months. And of the 2 months, you have, I think 12 games, including the top 4. So you from you started from division 2. And son you started division 1 for now. You did go top 4 no. And it's a premiership no credit. It's a top 4 no. It's a you premier for no. And that division 2 and then division 1 for Olympics the others. And a boy. Into your boy top 4 you know. I think that if free Accra, I think Sun and time nam say you be do baby any crab better 1 and 2 a.m. or baby any they Monday. Yeah. It you be do you know the Monday na nyumre na your recovery Accra say koye at 3 o'clock. And I koye. Into Monday no ye no the next you know what say? Yes, sign Embra Accra. Meanwhile, na Saturday na about champion of champions. No, and yes, sign Embra Accra on Tuesday. Now you about friendly game against I think Sympathy was. You about Wednesday. You about we are near sign back to baby. Next, you about that match on Saturday against Kotoko. And I me say already in the year Banokran. Yeah, fatigue. Because any Accra fine. And also, na injuries kakra wo so na sign treaty. Inti bi mo okra kotoko match and because of that currently ya risk kra say the omokra ebebo match ni bi. Oh, enti na me say bi we no de enya de a ebetimi on this match because I think say ya bedroom ya san be 16 hours biom 8 hours in 8 hours out. Tibedu koto match no ko ebedu crampo ebe enu kraba kwa kofa ya sa possibility say injuries kraba saba because traveling no ne ade no nyina no kra so betimi amaya game friendly game so me kra no me am busa so again benefit because about to say opposition party and I think ya about Heart of Lions ya about House of Folk ya about Kotoko ya san ba bebo Kotoko and think about to say I think say excuse me, was asking on the be a bit from my that over Yina. But no, almost friends, I don't think 24 no some person match. And I'm crying you free, and you bought this kind of 12 matches. So you have the Dreary and Sunny and Sound come back. And not the if you say it will not help the team. And they are not saying and me pray I think team owner of that idea. Na me catch and say yes situation you know say anything. Enti bad thing say between on match. But say your boy You ever say about for the Champions League? No, so you ever say about that. So you ever next time one. Why? You ever and no not to call die. Into every you know a ball league ni any between boy. Next time move on Sunday. We move on Sunday. But Sunday, you and me and Tuntem. You two, I'm 9 something. Into you could do Accra. I think. 5 a.m. And that hotel na near Koda, na hona na eyi for so that Starlet. And that Starlet ne so move at Machina Cote d'Ivoire. Unfortunately, that time in 19 so. Enti yen ko na sa fi na almost na ko see room let's say train kakra. And then na omo ya move ako. Enti time wa yenya kwan kra ko rooms no. Na chese na be 6 a.m. Enti Monday no. Sa Monday no. Enti anopa no nyina cry. Let's say ma rest because as a kasi beko even breakfast no open na over. Then just say yedi katan so na nwumre no na say ekoye ayi kakra recovery kakra bi about 30 minutes bi na yekoye ni koye enti ho no na sa ba say yesi sa match no me ma arrange sa match no say me ba enum so you me see ye ba na say you know you conducive you will play. But here is a time ebe do you know so Monday ni nyina no ye ntimi anya hwe only a year na ebo what say Tuesday na ebe tumi atrain and Tuesday no so analyze yes yam fan kobo adi match and am say ebe high enti se be ya omo enya abotre enti me ni mpanifon ba ko na exercise no so
we ani ntremu a coach fa ne say Frimpong Manso Mayanga de ba ye enti no gidie pass sa fa ni game a wasen kamo botia ko fodo sampafi no no chest that be some ready emranteni bi kwa injury our camp nti yom ko ba anhwa na mo na omudo mo ntwan bi kwa na after say bi mo botia JS Kabili wi a na o ma prepare na for mabosa game no na gina so ma mo sake no ana me kra bi busa na coach na timi obi dia na o se kokobọ a ade na nkonkobọ game yi kokobọ a na so sa tam no na wrong time kra nkobọ anhwa na place bi na prepare.
Well, minim se to say the canal team, but just minim the reason be an so now no more insist chinchina as I say almost management as on the board or the person almost better match maybe. And I'm saying look, timing no is wrong. And tin yourself be an person your name. Go any kotoko about your name house about your name we abo. So this has between match no you through and answer. But not timing, no, it will not help us. Because already, biggest idea, midfield, may probably to be almost, I rate them high. Bako was for Sergey, only almost a playmaker.
See, we, and then some of Sakaye, Alpha, now team so, time on wrong time, yes, I say. Ahana place ni bibena so prepare wahu na kokobone sa hwana ha adwen pam enti afa no nkomo ne fansi kina yebasa to so biem na kopiem awo in Central Sports Complex me pacho samatas for no omo I install CCTV cameras ahodo awo park na suntu ba bia wo bia dressing room ba bia enti se next picture na kraba bon sampa omo sa biem stance na ba bia ewo ho enti enya fe na afi na obi koyeso obi kweda bi we betna bia no hare se ebe capture come se na bia obi enkonko dibone enfan ko show bi amedi unkomo ediama na ahead of me part Division 1 2025 from club fence Great Olympics enya kwan Asia retired referee Thomas Nunu and afi ono motnasi suade ahead of new season kwan afi new rules so abano kwa no our so try boys ne kama na boys team reason sakwa season no enso asase enti we club fa Olympics for and afi retired referee Thomas Nunu and na omusu ade no nyankopon aduma September 28th and Akrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko against Kwara United no second leg at the Macaf Confederations Cup prelims no bepacho ebekoso enti 28th and a game no enso ebaso amedi unkomo ediama e wo so no so eno na ye busa owura ye fan Mr. Yaw Ampafo Ankra ono Director General Edema National Sports Authority say na park ya Kotoko antimi anyusu ammo CAF Confederation Cup game matches kwantimi nkoso mo se pitch no enye ready sebe host football na ya tisa sa akode obede pombede obe host Rapaholic our park so we can see and Abanasa Park ntimi was to football. Obi ekume de mo kwa hodo nkofo de ba park so and the bet man was to know so that be omare venama sa akode ne mom pitch no nka ho enti se o breaking mra no na se bia amuwie na ma say pitch na penalties ahodo be call e de ama obede pon bede mu enti esema Mr. Yawo ampofa nka to dwa.
So Abrante sa akode make approach Mr. January, February, say he wants to do a concert or either Accra or Babayara. It's a Bayano. And Kumasi, Ashanti, NSA, I engaged in time and finally agreed for him to perform in Babayara and not Accra because the World Cup qualifiers, other national teams, the Ghana Premier League. And that is what has been agreed. And we are satisfied, said all the right measures have been made in order for the pitch. Pitch, as at now, is in a process. Work is ongoing. It is our process, the work is ongoing to ensure, say, yes, start here, the pitch will not be torn into shreds after just 1 or 2 matches. Anybody performing on our pitches cannot do so until we have pitch covers. And also, we are in the process, sorry to use this word, for at least one venue, not later. So, in your corporate supporter, at least another venue. So, the processes are ongoing, but Sarkodie is due to perform, and we would ensure, say, he does not damage or use the pitch. But there is a clause. If for any reason, the fans, and now there's any breach, not pitch, because he's not supposed to be there, there will be very serious penalties involved. Using of the venue is permitted. Using of the pitch is for football and other sports activities. None of the pitches under the NSA, their pitches for Ghana Premier League or national teams, have been used.
NC way and Komahodo, Mr. Yawo Ampo for Anchor, Director General Edema National Sports Authority to Jan. I say pitch no, Amodi Amasa Code, and I say a venue moment pitch in the Yankan cry, Tim Hair, and a man saying, Biomedian so near, and on a Sarko de Via on a Twitter, and ex ho, no culture so from day one, almost Mrano. And now, dear, some breaking Rantino, Sarko and Sobe Cassan Seminum, and they won't come with the more Jeffers mixture, and after P. Caps Sadarama, and I think when I kiss him, made a good emu some elsewhere. But I have also be a pharmacy beer, or on cyber candy, probably a boy ye, now since you come up, Messro, or your bar, now look my wariache. I want him, but my pimsapim subi, I want him, Messremopa, set Monto Jeffasnum, Bama Numbino, not obey Numbi, but Bomonafe, I want about Edamamo, and what is no your bar, now white also, what to no, Sanya, this airqua. Messer Sanum Jifas name wow, na into white as infant flu so na enya found him. And watches no rukun edim paswagra, ya on kwana wotien, or being so nuclear dim paswagra, na in soon I was a crowd inimono, a samba back, a bassa hard pimpa, and Messero said Num Jifas name one NCSU, na enya Kumasiadi and so enfamau. And watching so ya Bema, na on paswa good yaba from Bema de Dibia may come see dimensum. Obetime di men some dia and one Jeffers mixture. We can see by say Obia Obenya who be so abesrawa, Mesra Padicanum Jeffers ya numa. Na faso ni podium manem wow, na bibia enque kama pa enfamau. Na Bema de Bribiarum, I was so too when him ofi. And watching us no boons was lowest pem count na one so, and amount in my ba enfam through Mesra pass and Jeffers name wow. Na insist you kama pa. Obi how gonorrhea and one song. Enti amana so tentem de bia na be ma no phone asa phone ani mesro pa se num Jifas na mu ya de wo bia oni padua mu bia de Jifas na do ayeboa na sisi oni padua na kama na fa ya de bia fru so na wanya found enti do pan de eno ane Jifas mixture ukọ heba so bia drugstore bia onsa ebeka adupa bi na fa no bi na emo ma no man konkan fa mapa na ni yesa ni nkoma akra ewo afisem nim
Osman medasena mama starting free from Manson Sem.
And why a bit doing commerce?
Yeah, Osman. In every society, so be a tresse or so brilliant, especially at the job he's doing. No, yeah, I'm on for Phil say, Sabi Umbuadi.
Yeah,
yes, because Unimnioye and Bambe, she say, limited no, and shadows be also say. And you're good for a job.
Yeah.
Again, any brilliant person who very good on a job, or respect the boundaries. So management has set their boundaries. You respect that. And then again, he is expecting reciprocity. So respect to her, also respect the boundaries. But all the time, yetare gadu omo say, omo yokokuti omo mbu ade sabi. Bosman.
But what can some say abrebiano or respect boundaries?
Yeah.
Do you think say in the case we say no? Boundaries ni adwuma.
And I make me kaba. Bosman. So check it ni issue na. Coach Bia, you are judged by performance and achievement.
Yeah.
And say one man deliver the optimum I can say coaches are hired to be fired.
Yeah.
In the idea also say me yeah be want me to achieve and stay at my job there. Because there are some people apart from coaching they don't do anything again.
Yeah.
Until they love the work they are doing and they respect the job they are doing. Indeed, to be able to make sure, say, we're protecting the job on the Osman. Whatever means it will take for him to protect the job and work to achieve results on a dear merit that judging, they also protect it.
Okay.
Nah, so what is in Jemua, Coach Debana, Osman? He is submitting anonym. The players available only team not training for a longer or more pre-season on the strength and weakness of the team.
Yeah.
I was also highlighting say one of the creative player in the shape of this Foster guy.
Yeah.
Guy now to me go start attack more mono. Injury into na Branson only available.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to get subsequent injuries in the team. Osman. What could preseason aba? What will be any the next one mun sound come back. And the again I'm sure say 8 hours.
19 Ukonoba 16.
I getting it. And you are having a crucial game. A game you don't have any history backing you apart from performance against JS Kabylie. But in Benvo decided say, yes, in a choka, in our point to inti. Forget about your technical things now, Kano. We are on course. Come and play a friendly game against a Division 1 side. Osman, coach, you are preparing the team, man. Or starting from even cross school.
Yeah.
Yes, start from the known to unknown. They will start from Division 2, Division 1, start to the main premier. Then, by then, no, our weakness no strengthened. Our prison away of about champions of champions. The next time he's going to play a big game against JS Kabylie.
Yeah.
Also on some movie team no from Bibiani.
Even before you kind of saying JS Kabylie kwano or game against Bechem United.
I getting it out.
It's not a crucial game.
Crucial game. So Opo Bechem we are just say what is a yes what game.
Yeah.
And based on Frimpong Mansour coach ni narrative ni there. Say based on how merit ni there media. And I'm going. But young coaches knows man. Until when are they going to earn respect for themselves? When they get respect, no, we command, we don't earn it, and as we don't demand for it. I think I'm going to say it's like your coaches way, Osman. They're always too. I said, family. I mean, I don't know what it means. It's like they're always too. Just say. Reduce level to the sense say club president be a movie I want to be movie.
Yeah.
Wait my fa white coach at treat me say. And then again
nti opesa o make case say Krum han ye won. I say coach is na dey jom ho say
good
no.
And
na ya form adwuma.
Bash kan. So I could good. But the fact is, what I'm trying to put across is, young coaches no. Ese bebre na they feel say, oh, we no meet my. Yeah, the manner, Osman, within 3 months, na imagine nzem ondimi ye.
Enu ya say coach for eba mu asem no.
Good.
Ba unim. Ma mu say we o. E bi a china ye ba na notice board. Ya twara bo say.
Good.
Sports premier no so no. Ye hwe ni ya nya foreign news so.
Okay.
Efi na ekọ. Ya nya foreign news so. Wadwimu obeka se ne amanfo kra anya dan ebia enti what I say enti no obebu oni agu so aba be foreign news no ana oka se ebia emwa me analysis me enti meja akọ
Osman obi on a level and you can do this to sabi up and coming by established journalists with I mean this white president say and china oba be share na o ya adwuma gain experience o a certain mark
nti Kroma na ye won Ghana ha na ye won coach be na Kroma ha a mumfa sa de we mfandi ni say onko boss game against Semperfi
me say wait mark and pay the coaches we know 90% of them will do for the safety of their job.
I won't say but enye about I won't say atoda ho wo dwene adwuma no kase chen wan kasa ho a we know it's like you back why dey
good
amount team no one impending for and yes so coach though omo ya aware omo your operations say person qualify ye JS Kabili what I say omo nim say injuries of football mo and yes so coach kokko bof any game way emaye once omo side no let them say I must say business directional reasons which means bias how game no kwa no na omo de business be against Semperfi club no so no enti we coach nko the coach bet maka say bia asa coach kwan fa mo nyedai enkonkobo u betimi kwa use bia squad bia u use omo wo game na e da wanim no na do mabo just enti we as a players ya do mbo CAF Champions League no 15 April one aye
Osman
entry saying to me bo and now I coach from Paul Manso believe say oba be JS Kabili atwa ha kwaje CAF Champions League na
ontimi
nya dia enye dia omo pe no yemo omo na wonto
enye ne omo pe no I am the coach
and me say intimi form maja adwuma no e omo sake no
there are boundaries me sure says enka coach
Kroma
it is
Mandris now
Mamilande coach bia the coach bia ntimi nkoso no
and two person tell me say e can say Abrante we Madrid me free Abrante ndi o ka so renew contract ya ka tell so hwe no game coach mfani mo game if say Kroma nkwa na ya tata coaches ana
e ho honom
Madrid club they can say o hwe no anya dey wa mo game
minim sa but look na me can this is a fresh team coach I move on to a certain level. Maybe Cap na moji no. They don't believe someone na don moji yet.
Groma na.
Yes.
I some what do has the can say Premier League I nyoto makula make say.
Me one minute one I NSI no so.
1 minute bi.
On say so ba bantam ya nti fa kakra chem na. What's my back? Me back. You see, you've been to Baba Yare before.
Yeah.
I've been there. Now, we are talking about Sakwade organizing a program in Kumasi. And me assure say, so ni Baba Yare ye pa. Yentimi go see program no car park or Derby because I'm Baba park on castle. I'm not sure say Heroes Park can host Sakwade because we are big fish into me.
That be uncle.
Now we are talking about Rapaholica. Obia will find his way because we're in a generation of youth no they are craving for success.
And yes Sakwade nkwa na ebo
artists be. Now say what the park na man. But on here on got sample on grass no. Those times it can never host Sakwade inti. And they say boss no you should come again. And now me no omo suspend a year friends saying stage no na omo na muwiem. I don't know.
Robert come
on some baby maybe you have to convince me one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need come out kana emfa course no.
Osman me da say your problem or Ghana ha na say Ghanaian coaches no we don't respect them because most of them have not proven to be that good. We live in a football country. Say team G League the first person I born the club CEO. Yeah. We are na akobo team ura anything.
Yeah, na about operations manager.
Me about operations manager. Yeah. Because before even the season starts, there is a budget for everything, including the game. There's a budget for everything, including baby to win games. But it is going on in our game, and we know. Until the post season, baby, league. You are coach in the credit, and I was here the mount. Near celebrate you, so one engineer bibia no unya sa credit.
Unim in football, I was here for coach. Yes, Anka Kroma can for coach. Keba pay cabin me pay malam for bear for near there. The operation manager. Now come one lead team, now come to my day. But football so I day. For coach in Ghana have team be now coach.
Your core venue be. And after the game, team no lose we. And on the pressure be good nipa na o park and so no say. Ono na ama kwan ma obi de bibia beto park so ti no ma lose game.
E course de bia.
Now the man was ranting say, ono oda ha. Mo de nipa be 9 within the week nyina na aba park no so mo meye adwuma o park no so. Nti se nipa foforo balance on ka mo ho kra mo nkofo no bi na di nanim sa ade ne ba. So one game, nipa be 9 aba pitch no so aba be ye niam aguso just for the team to win. Nti se o yes ade we na kwaje trophy na ho na ye adwuma na coach. Look, Silvio Berlusconi say, "Any yase omutimi kasa Arrigo Sacchi's Milan. Omutimi kasa Carlo Ancelotti's Milan. But obi ankasa Arrigo Sacchi and I say obi ankasa Silvio Berlusconi's Milan. Meanwhile, no na dey sika top players no ma coaches no.
We quite bet the antisa cry.
But what dream on just say obi e kan or say Arrigo Sacchi or say Carlo Ancelotti no dey sa Milan team na omo dey na so. The credit should always be for the coaches. But ye ha no. Dodona have not proven to be that good. Say adwuma no yede mana na still yes I kudam because ujama ono nko e be free ato and untimi nya adwuma no. Into the respect that our coaches should get no what's money ni ho. Okay, that is the first one. Again, you krom ha na you hu say we skani nko ade you can do football. Into obi anya ska gudam bag money si wo but idea kete afa game no hu oni bi. Into of coach no de ne betena adwuma no so o ma me adwuma ne mana. No sign de ne fie ni fie nyansa ni koko fomu nyansa na tia fomu nyansa sabi ni galam say adwuma oye ni nyansa ne side the coach na chi no ha na adwene. That is not how football is run. You look for people who understand the game. Omo ti game na se na de adwuma na mo. Look,
because I believe say omo ti football ase at that moment is that time no. And come on propose friendly game cry. Because a team about top 4. Oba be Bechem United. And I'm quite here can say greatest at the match no. Oh, we are about a champion of champions. Oh, you know, dear friendly game, Uncle Bonko play.
One say yetimika say Barca 4-2 kwan numeri. Game near Ochana. Sometimes you can say omo corner by game near Friday. And when decision solely the coach.
Yeah. You perceive a corner, you
perceive a corner ho. Because every weather condition in Yemen or quite different. So we need to get there, acclimatize a bit, and then play the game.
Man has song. Can't say we so
any problem. Decision is near solely the coach. Until you come coaches no. Omon prove itself. Omon nina do do na ya de. Until the adwuma no man na ye sell kudum. Until okoye bibia ye hu ne so no na aye. Oni ho kura adwuma no ya ebetimi aye. And that is what most of the people think. Okay. We'll get time to get into this.
1 minute one I can't say we see na 1 minute pay. National Sports Authority na we in common.
Oh, sanko for no there. Until so we be na pitch ni intact no. Osman, I would like to reserve my comment.
Pitch any ready no. And team who still football, team who still kumekumi nkofo na say kumekumi all day. So messing say we my. So let's wait until they are done na pitch na that's we intact na there. I would love to reserve my comment. But my most amateurs for no so abaso. They have been able to put security measures across ehwe niam kama say the be obi mfa bibi nko obi yam no nwane nko e be hwehwe na ye nhunu na akwa de ja. Mate me da sepa you know ye ma okwan frabra emre ne kopa anti frabra na ye ni nkomo ofra o TV ne bo homodin na fe loni ma me kra anaso obetwe ho afri TV ne ho anaso obedum no na wati o ho e de afri phone so na be meto nka ye anti weni nie jesenya sam koto kra
ye ni bra pre
send ne go pa fa bi opa fa bi na ebebo we de obi antimi nsimu nse no ebebo mpo ebebo
oh yes
ebebo pa
betim so abeka ho
yeah betim abeka I can say platform
and
anti sanity yeah and the last number 84 yeah say we try by edu beka ho anti no sanity the part with me afraba na ye din komo ya balance in the amount Jeffers mixture NFP Caps Sadarama and Idia good Muslim bro. Hello, good evening.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Good evening Osman.
Biaboko die.
Yamiadomo biaboko.
Bebacho your first kasa friend.
Mididi odati mikasa free tenga.
Mami nti omini ya odati.
Yambwa Sunday